Okay, coming up next is Half-Life Any Percent, run by Coolkid.
How does the cursor show? So I guess I'm good to go whenever. You can count down. Alright, so I'll be bunny hopping through this. Whatever, this is Half-Life, first Half-Life game in series, and I'll pretty much be like jumping through the entire game, because jumping while strafing in midair, because that's the fastest way of movement. It basically works like whenever you're in midair and you press the strafe key and you move your mouse in the same direction, you will gain speed. And by jumping, every time you land, you conserve the speed. So you can, you know, gain speed by doing several jumps in a row. So this is a simple skip. Just push the NPC to a locked door and the door opens itself. Long loading.
Long and boring cutscene coming up.
Yeah, this is pretty much the only, see if we can get this right, the only like real like downtime during the run. Like it's really fast-paced run, besides this part of course, and inside the test chamber. So what I'm doing while I have to wait for the dialogue to finish before they open the door, so while I'm waiting, I push the scientists closer to the scanners so that their walking distance is shorter, which was mean earlier. Trying out some cool jumps.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order. All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to
Yeah, I won't be talking that much during the run. Most of the tricks are, not all of the tricks are self-explanatory, but some are, and those that aren't will get explained, but I will stay quiet for the pretty much the entirety of the run, actually.
I guess most tricks are basically just damage boosts in various ways, and
damage boosting and like abusing like the physics of the game.
yeah.
Oh. Just trying to show off some cool jumps here while to wait.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level nor how long we're reaching it will take. Please work as quickly.
And yeah, this is on hard difficulty, which it's pretty much like the standard difficulty for Half-Life speedrunning. And the difference between the difficulty in Half-Life 1 is that on hard difficulty you take more damage, you deal less damage to enemies, and like medkits and like batteries that increase your armor give you both less armor and health when you pick up one. So pushing out the crates. There we go.
Nice.
Got up there. I need to get up here. I'll lower my frame rate. You can lower your frame rate in the game. So I have a bind that lowers my frame rate to a specific frame rate, in this case 50, which makes it easier to get on top of this lamp. And as you can see, I'm not getting teleported away because currently I'm standing outside of the teleportation trigger. Because of some reason they just didn't extend it up to the ceiling. They just... yeah, I don't know why they did that. But anyway, it's good because just to make a quick save here, just in case. Because then you can pull off this neat trick. You can exit the test chamber early. Like
Nice.
that. And that saves like close to a minute compared to just walking out there the regular way. And I do apologize for this small window for those who are watching on site. I'm trying to watch the computer screen, but
That looks good.
yeah, for you, but you're sitting right next to me. Some basic bunny hopping. Oops, I'm getting it first. And such. So I'm using these pretty much like the standard control setup for this game, except that I have jump bound to mouse wheel down, which makes it whoops, easier to time the bunny hops. So this. Oof, barely.
Ooh, nice.
I just barely made it up there.
That was really close.
Yeah, that was lucky. Using NPC through the wall, he opens the door for me. I kill him. I didn't kill him. Get out. Stupid barnacle. So I'm a bit low on handgun ammo now, which is going to be an issue in here. See, I have to corroborate this head crab. But basically I performed an object boost back there, across the broken bridge. And I'm gonna save way here. And you perform an object boost by, you press use an object, and then you press use an object, you move while still holding use, and then you let go of use. And right after you let go of use, you press jump, which makes you preserve the insane object speed. I'm just gonna make a quick save here in case I mess this up. Oops. He doesn't want to die. Well, I hit him like six shotgun shells. This trick is sort of specific. Precise. Put it here. Whoops, that's not good. I might have to reload save. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I sort of messed up from the start though, so it's okay. I was blocking him, his path. Oops. That's better. And that basically skips like an entire level gameplay. Like that door is not supposed to be able. You're not supposed to be able to open it from that side. And this is a similar skip. You skip an entire chapter by pushing an NPC into a door, like that. Which is really nice because that's pretty much like. It might be the most annoying chapter in the game. Because there are a lot of powerful soldiers and you have barely any good weapons.
and you actually have to kill the scientist there, otherwise the door will shut, right?
Yeah, exactly. His corpse has to be in the doorway,
Yeah.
or else you will get stuck. This is a simple setup for this. Whoops, that was
Wow.
close. Closer than it should have been. But you can prevent taking fall damage by, for example, grabbing onto a ladder. Grabbing onto a ladder just completely like it removes all like falling speed and movement speed in general. It's a nice launch. Gonna make a quick save here in case the elevator gets stuck on me. Happens sometime. Like you just ride in the elevator and suddenly you start taking massive damage, but it seems to be okay this time. Some regular bunny hopping. Nice. That's a real smooth section, actually. So in this chapter blast bit, it's sort of like a non-linear part of the game, where you have to go to. The section is divided into 2 different wings, and you have to go into this. I just activated the generator, which is one part, and then I have to activate like the power source or whatever, before I can proceed further into the game. I don't really know much about the actual story, just play the game. It's a pretty dangerous part. Those guys can kill you in 1 hit. But there's a consistent method. Oh, didn't break. That lets you get by those unharmed pretty much every time. Avoiding fall damage by landing into a tiny bit of water. So pretty good. I want at least like 40 armor at this point in the game, because I'm going to take damage in on a rail. It's mandatory that I take damage there in order to save time. So I need a good chunk of armor and health. But I'm okay right now. The tentacles are controlled by noise, so they will go and attack wherever there is. Whenever, like you can throw a nade at the bottom floor and they will start attacking the bottom floor because of the high sound from the nade. So that was a good chapter. Blast Pits might be, it's one of my favorite chapters in the speedrun. Hope took fall damage. It doesn't matter that much though, because I'll be able to get 60 HP here from medkits without. Like, I got stuck. That was weird. That happens sometimes. It's okay though. Took a lot of fall damage, but I'm still okay. I get 40 more HP here. Yeah, I was a bit too eager to get down in the tube, which got me killed. This skips the entire chapter. Whoops, don't go into the trip mine. You can, you don't have to use the trip mine, but it's easier to do it in the trip mine. Throw up the on our rail, which is, it's one of the harder chapters in a run, just because it's so easy to die here. You can perform a nade boost here, which leaves me with low HP. And no armor. Good. Don't shoot me. Okay, I'm gonna grab a lot of HP here. Oh, that's not good. I want this weapon. Playing a bit safe here. Like to avoid getting hit. Inner slaves deal 30 hit points of damage if they hit you. Oops, that's not good. Get out of my way.
Oh wow.
I was too slow. Like, you're not supposed to get stuck on that guy.
Wow.
It's okay though.
Do you spawn inside of him, or does he just spawn inside of you rather?
He spawns inside of me because I was going too slow. Just because I messed up the bunny hop sequence earlier. Oh. Like, this section is really makes or breaks like a speedrun attempt. Just because of these long bunny hop sections. Like, you want to maintain your speed for the entire chapter. Without these long hallways. Not really hallways, but you jump sides the rail track. Simple nade skips doing 2 trips in the elevator. Die. Sort of, my combat has been sort of sloppy so far. That's why I really like this game, because it's not just... The combat is really good, as the movement is really solid, and the combat is like really fun as well. The weapons. Thank you.
As you may have noticed, you can actually press buttons
Oh, yeah.
through walls in this game.
I forgot to mention that in Blast Pit.
Yeah. And use other stuff like
Like this.
health stations and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like this medkit right here.
So we activated the entire launch thing right here.
Yeah, sequence from outside, which is way faster,
Yeah.
obviously. Well, might not be obvious, but it is way faster because you have to go in, and you actually, there we go. I can't proceed until the next level, until the sequence has finished, because there's a big door that's blocking me until I finish that specific sequence has finished. So you have to do it. There's no way of skipping it, as far as we know. Apprehension is a short and fairly simple chapter. It has like 2 major tricks or jumps, I would say, that determine if you get a good chapter or not. This is the first part, this jump right here. That was a bad bunny hop cycle, so I had to double duck at the end. In this section right here. There we
Nice.
go. Oops, that was the wrong button. And this. Nope. It's okay though. You can object boost across the room. Thank you. So yeah, these action rifle nades are really useful because they scare off enemies so that they stop attacking you. I've used that several times back in On a Rail. Like, if I wouldn't have done it, the chapter would have been nearly impossible with the amount of health and armor I was going through it with it. I'm doing the same thing here, just shooting nades to scare off these. Whoops. Didn't intend to go down there. Scare off the Black Ops. So there we go. Gonna grab some HP. The game actually, the screen doesn't actually black out. The game just puts you in a room behind, what do you say, like the visible room. Like I was going into a room and then the game turned black. What it did was that it teleported me to a black room behind the actual room I was in. So while I was in the dark room, I just went up to like the wall, right next to the health charger, and then just pressed used and used it through the wall. Get up there. Alright, so residue proceeding. Alright, so Gordon got captured, but he somehow managed to escape. So now he is, he lost all of his weapon. He just has his crowbar at the moment. So this part of the game consists of really like cool sections, cool tricky jumps and such. Oops. Whoa. Nice. Let's say it's quite a bit of time managing to preserve your speed into the crawl space because you crawl really slowly, but you can, by bunny hopping while crouching in the crawl spaces, you can preserve your high speed. See, this is the dolphin diving. You go really fast with it. safe. Oh, that's not good. I have a specific setup for this. When to, that lets me like get by this crusher without having to wait. Whoops, almost fell down. Pretty good section. And I used that satchel back there to blow up 2 trip mines, but otherwise would have made it really hard to get through that crawl space without dying. Dude, I'm gonna strangle that pig after this run.
Were you asleep? Sure.
Alright, so I messed up this room. Tiny bit. But like, oh, there. Still a bit too close. Had to be a bit careful in the folding section since I'm low on armor. That's not good. Get back here, shotgun. It doesn't die. Wasn't fast, but I got through fairly unharmed. Just gonna check that no one is here, okay. Come here.
When scientists are supposed to follow you in this game, they tend to not really listen to you and do what you want.
And that's basically like the objective of this chapter. You have to find the scientist, and he opens the door for you, so you can proceed further into the game. You can try a risky thing there. So like this, okay. Surface tension, which this chapter might be the coolest in the speedrun. Oops, I didn't want to get hit by his nade there. Just gonna pick up backup armor on next level. Yeah, the guy has got the gas cannon back in questionable ethics, which is pretty much the most powerful weapon in a speedrun. Because it's by like shooting its like secondary mode, you get launched backwards. And you can make really huge. I just get my quick save here just in case I die stupidly, which I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna showcase what you can do with the gas cannon on this level.
But you're not going to be using the 180 bind, are you?
No. This run is entirely done without scripts.
Yeah.
Like that, you can boost out of bounds. Oops, whatever.
Where there's water for some reason.
Yeah, there is always water out of bounds. So yeah.
Always.
Just gonna play it safe here. Okay. More physics abuse. Oops. That was really stupid. I missed the slope. I'm boosting up a tiny slope here. That was tight. Oh, how did I trigger the trip line? That was a
That was
miracle.
too close.
That was a miracle. So I do apologize for mosquito.
It's not your fault.
I wasn't apologizing for the mosquito,
No.
by the way. I would like to avoid reloading saves, but some parts I guess are not difficult. So I'm a bit more armor than I would like here. So I'm just gonna do this. So this is the infamous health door map, which might have the. See if I can get this right though. Yeah.
This is the best glitch of all time. Probably.
Get in there. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, he
What?
killed me. How did he kill me from that distance? Yeah. You need that guard to cooperate if you want to do the. Come on, dude. I was fortunate because it was going well. The map was going well till that happened. Come on, dude. I'm just playing really sloppy at the moment. What's that guy doing up here? Oh, we hit him. Yeah, hopefully I'll be fine this time. You can't quick save in this level because that would mess up the trick. So you have to do the level in one go. Oh, click outside the window. What the f—
Oh.
I actually clicked outside the window, which made I play in window mode, which made me not select. Well, made me not turn. One of the downsides of playing window mode, I suppose. Okay, now I can. Can I still get here? I think so. Finally, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Dual polyester, that was really sloppy, but whatever, I got it finally. 6, so this door, instead of giving +1 damage whenever you get stuck in it, it gives -1 damage, which instead of hurting you, heals you. So you I'll stay in here. I've lost count on how much HP I got now, but
Me too.
whatever, I'll get some HP.
Some.
I think that's definitely enough. I hope.
And it gives you 1 HP per frame, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm running a game at 100 frames per second, so I get 100 HP each second.
And now basically every damage boost in the game is just open for him to do. Since he has basically infinite health.
Yeah. Down there. Good section. More. play a bit extra safe here. I want to crash the game. Click inside the window again.
Windows
Get away.
down.
Okay, game didn't crash. Cool. Oh, no self-cause. So yeah, the game just goes bananas at this point. Well, after you get infinite amount of health. Which it both makes it really... It takes away a lot of, you know, the challenge, like you're pretty much invincible, you can't die, but at the same time it opens up on the whole... many, you know, new possibilities for tricks and such. See if we can get this trick. I have no idea I got it. I don't think I got it. Basically, yeah. You can make this guy open. Move. You can make him open this door. Like this door opens automatically after you kill the 4 alien grunts. But he can open this door by like you scare him with the grenade. Oh, whatever. Easier to boost and jump, apparently. You scare him with the nade through the wall, which makes him run away and open that door. Good. Oh, I didn't shoot it. Come here. Thank you.
So scared.
Yeah, you skip this entire sequence by shooting the security guard, and then you can skip this entire sequence as well by shooting a hornet with the teleporter. There is normally like a damage trigger that deals about like 3000 damage in there, but the hornet is a living entity that like hits the trigger and makes it like whenever an object goes through the trigger goes inactive for like half a second, which is enough time for you to get by unharmed to the change level trigger. And that saves like 3 minutes. So this is Big Mama, also known as Gonarsh. It's a very fearsome enemy. So I'm lowering the frame rate to make the boss turn around quicker at each waypoint. She can only be damaged when she's standing on one of her waypoints. So that's it. That's Big Mama. And you're supposed to finish her off here, but you can just break this floor without having to kill her like that. Oops. That was a good low. Whoa. Window mode for the win. So we're almost at the final boss. Heal him.
Fake 1 HP.
Or is it fake? I don't know, I might not have enough HP. No, oh, I missed the crystal.
It's kind of tradition to end Half-Life runs with 1 HP. Never get to see it.
I will perform a boost at the end though, so I won't have 1 HP unfortunately, but yeah, it's tradition, normally. So the heal length is a joke, a speedrun, because you save a lot of ammo for him or it, and you can just stand in the safe spot to spam nades and such. So time is soon. It's now 41 minutes. It's
Nice.
over, by the way. Speedrun is done. Yeah, so next game is going to be Half-Life 2 race.
Four-way race,
Four-way
right?
race.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic, so don't go anywhere.
Just to make sure that they're ready.
Thank you, coolkid, for that amazing run. We're going to take just a couple of minutes while we get set up for the next game, which will be Half-Life 2.
T-Dog. 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 Thanks. Yeah. Hey T-Dog. What's with why? Why not? I don't know. Got against Sweden, so yeah. It's not scary, it's just creepy and legit. Exactly. It's like unsettling. You don't want it. But it's not like it's dangerous. Oh. Hey T-Dog. Now's your time to shine. You can sit here for 2 minutes. And actually say something. Are you going now? T-Dog? T-Dog, are you off?
Sounds like the wrong mic
What?
is on. Sounds like a webcam mic.
Oh, hang on. Bye, T-Dog. The room empty then.
How did you get on? How does that nothing work? No, it's like some people, I mean, this is like when you just say your name when you hit something. I've never been moved from like muted. It really takes people.
I think that more sinister than you intended. I think that sounds more sinister than you intended.
I just more. I was just bored. I realized you were bored.
No.
I was like, what's bored? Let's just say.
Is this all being done in the kitchen area? Like,
You have to.
so the same swap?
It's like say one day
Same
when
as last
you
week there.
Which one?
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
No, it's like it's that table.
Well, this room's gonna be a bit quiet. Even though you can see everything from here.
I don't have water from that one. Just so they have pipes.
Oh, they're already doing it in here.
What?
I'm guessing the
Wow, where did
everybody go? The donation stuff. So there's no way to ask them about
They
it.
have to start it.
All the good seats are taken.
Yeah, we're sorry.
will
But they
go
don't
ahead.
even know what the time
That's just ass. It's really frustrating though.
Any idea what happened to the webcam?
What?
Oh, never mind. Any idea what happened to the webcam stream?
You know, we're waiting for it.
Alright. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There it is. We in there.
Thanks, Jess.
What?
I said thanks, Jess.
No, it looks
After you
like.
said, there it is, we're in there.
All of them.
Yeah, AMVX went to get a drink.
What?
AMVX went to get a drink if you're in one of these.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Not my problem.
No, it's not your problem, but some people wonder. I sometimes wonder why they say it.
I'm wondering what you're saying.
I'm sitting here because someone put up in here and AMVX, so I can sit down. I'm seeing this room
Works
can
for
be
me.
very empty.
Works for me.
Because they're not
I'm
actually
just
doing
not
anything.
even gonna bother with this because I was doing it while we were working on it, so
What, the,
whatever.
the
Yeah,
run.
that. I mean, if I'm allowed to not do anything about it.
What is wrong with this one?
Started breaking.
I thought that was like, I was doing that and my head's down. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Such a, I guess in the the mic, the only mic that's on.
Yeah, but why is that not level 0?
By the way, you're on stream now.
Yeah.
You're lonely. Just
You're
love
live.
it.
Do something.
I'll show my shirt.
Just lay out kills
That's
the
like-
crowd.
What were
Make
you-
the whole
yeah,
screen
What were you
face.
talking about, by the way? You said why is it on?
Why is that
Shut
not
the fuck up,
level?
dude. It's low.
Well, I didn't have anything, so you just.
That's supposed to be line level.
Oh yeah.
As are these, but fuck that. No, but like this is supposed to be line level 0.
Yeah.
This you can adjust.
Hang on, I can't actually see what they're pointing at.
This one, because that is the headphone.
Yeah, that's the headphones. I know that
And
one.
this is supposed to be line level.
but none of
'Cause
the
that's
others,
the
none of the others
microphone.
are plugged in, right? So they don't actually.
No, they don't matter. But this one and that one has to be line level. That one was line level, but this one most surely wasn't.
So sensor's line level, but for this one it's 0, isn't it?
This one is 0 as well. Like
Yeah,
this
but
is
it's-
minus, this is plus, and that
But
one
it's very
doesn't
hard
go
to
up.
it's very hard to read it. But yeah, I understand
There's
zeros
like
are
a
really
0 up above. Like from that angle that you're sitting at, it's hard to read.
Yeah, yeah, I can see the
But,
0
like,
at the top.
It's 0 here, so like normally you're supposed to look at it from the top.
So that was
Like
so that means
these brackets are normally like replaced by brackets that go out like that, like these,
yeah.
and you mount it like in a desk.
Yeah, so this is so that mic is a little too high with it.
Yeah, it was
Well, that was
not
hasn't
outputting complete line level. But
Okay.
whatever, I mean,
Well, it has a big issue, right?
no, it can move in.
Why no X?